Good evening and a very warm welcome to the second leg of the playoff 12 here in the Champions League, sponsored by DenizBank. It's top-level volleyball in Europe, and it's Modena trying to overturn a 3-0 deficit that they lost in the first leg away to Halkbank Ankara. Well, the Italian Cup winners have one of their big former players on the opposite bench tonight, Lorenzo Bernardi, who won 4 Italian championships while playing in the 1980s here, is coaching the opposite team from Ankara, the Turkish capital, and hoping to do the double against his former squad tonight. Well, if they do manage to win, Dragan Travic, an Italian here as well, back in his home country, they'll be knocking out Modena, who have it all to do tonight. A 3-0 or 3-1 win for Luca Saatkamp and company, if they even entertain the idea of playing a golden set to try and force their way into the playoff 6 this evening. All those matches to come. We've had just about every single one of the playoff so far. And the opponents wait in the next round for either Bernardi's men or Angelo Lorenzetti's team from Italy. Well, the top team in Turkey at the moment, Halkbank Ankara. Lorenzo Bernardi there now in his second year as a coach in Turkey. Returns to his spiritual home, up against a team that is a little bit injury hit at the moment. Problems with a couple of players out injured. A couple who may be forced to play tonight have not trained since being injured on Sunday. Certainly that is the case of Pietro Soli, but of course with Bruno given a chance, there's no shortage of top setters. Halkbank look like this then. They have a lineup that has some of the top players in the world at the minute. Certainly look at the like of Kevin Leroux, the opposite, who's going to be playing against his international teammate Earvin Ngapeth, 2 Frenchmen on opposite sides of the net tonight. Of course, he'll be up against Ngapeth, the likes of Milos Nikic, who's been injured recently, but there's quality experience from Brazil in the shape of Lucas Saatkamp and Bruno, the setter. Alberto Casadei, the opposite, very, very experienced, wearing 6 for the Italian side. Well, both setters captains here tonight. The man in charge, Lorenzo Bernardi, off to shake the hands of Angelo Lorenzetti. That might be a slightly awkward handshake, given all the rumours that there were at the start of the season that the man who is coaching the Turkish team tonight had been called up by Modena to be their coach for this year. That didn't happen. Lorenzetti kept his place, and he's since won the Coppa Italia for the 2nd year in a run. Modena victorious the other week, and they're ready to have a good go at everything again here. Well, it's going to need a big, big night from those in yellow. Modena with the Italian Cup badge on their jerseys for another year. It's how they go in Europe. They haven't won the European Cup since the late 1990s. Halkbank looking to do it for the first time in their history. Already there's a few thousand tickets unsold tonight. Not too many of the home supporters, obviously, too enamoured with their 3-0 away defeat in Turkey 2 weeks ago. And they'll be wondering, perhaps a little sceptical about the fact that they can turn this around tonight. The mathematics are pretty simple. 3-0, 3-1 will take it to a golden set. 3-2, even if they win the match, will mean that they will go out of the competition and Halkbank will go through. Referees tonight come from Russia and Bulgaria. Vladimir Olenik is referee number 1 on the left-hand side. Ignat Mitev is the Bulgarian 2nd referee this evening. Well, there's Lucas Saatkamp, sat down. Is he ready to go? He should be in the starting 6, you would think so. He is one of the top players around, one of the top middles of the world he's been for the last few years. Interesting that it's going to be the Italian setter, Dragan Travic, who will start. Travic will be joined by the number 9, Dick Keur, the Netherlander who has played for Italy. Emre Batur gets a start in the middle as well, the big number 10, the Turk. 13 is Michał Kubiak, the Polish hitter, the 28-year-old. He's in the starting 6 for the Turkish side. High fives all around with the coaches there as well. And Svetan Sokolov, big man in the opposite from Bulgaria, knows the Italian league very, very well indeed. It's a 2-libero system. Hasan Yeşilbudak and Caner Dengin are the 2 liberos. Yeşilbudak the main one, and that's how they'll line up. So no Kevin Leroux to start. It will be Sokolov in that opposite position. And listen to the noise as the home supporters get to meet their team. Bruno starts, as does Earvin Ngapeth, as you'd expect. They're going to put the fittest team they have out there. They've got numerous injuries. Elia Bossi starts in the middle. He's alongside Lucas Saatkamp. Doing the setting will be Bruninho Asenji. And Earvin Ngapeth, well, a lot of pressure on him as one of the big hitters. Milos Nikic has been injured this week, hasn't trained, did exercise this morning, and he will be doing his best to try and put down the opposition this evening. Vettori will be the opposite, 24 years of age now, wearing 17. And the libero, Salvatore Rossini, the 29-year-old from Italy. There's confirmation of our referee tonight, Vladimir Olenik. But Nikic is back in the squad tonight. No Piano, who has a back problem. Bossi into the starting six. He's got a huge task this evening. Also missing Petric tonight as well. One of their two Serbian stars missing, but they will give it a go. Remember, 3-0 or 3-1 is what they need. It will be Milos Nikic who'll start first. He'll be serving left to right in yellow as we look at it. They're up against a side full of superstars who are hoping to go all the way to the Final Four. Nikic for the first serve, going long. Interesting to see how he goes with the knees, got it all strapped up. Hurt himself on Sunday. League game that went well in the Italian league. Modena on having too bad a season domestically. And this is a big test for them now. The serve was a huge weapon in the first leg for Halkbank Ankara. Kevin Leroux, 25-year-old Frenchman with an international team that has done all sorts of good things in the last 12 to 18 months. He's into the net there. He can be an up-and-down player. We saw Halkbank on Match of the Week in Innsbruck in January. Didn't have their best performance, and the talk was that it was Lorenzo Bernardi's job that was on the line. Good noise from the home fans here as Bossi serves. Opportunity for a counter-attack straight away. Nikic's first chance for Bruninho to get on the ball. Goes out wide, can't really find Vettori where he wants him. And in the end, despite a poor set, it works. Well, no. 4 touches. That was a controversial decision, and the home fans don't like it. 4 touches the call. Bruninho trying to keep that one in, and it's put home by Emre Batur. So 3-1. An early good start for the Turkish team. A stroke of luck as well. Difficult to see where the 4 touches were coming from on the decision that was given. The crowd certainly didn't seem to be enamored with it either, but they continue to sing away. Huge yellow curve over to the left-hand side of this very famous Pala Panini. Saatkamp. Chance for Kubiak to have his first hit, goes long. No, touch. Referee says touch. Let's have a look. It was close. Perhaps off the hands of Lucas.
Please, for me question, only you, okay?
Oh, there you go. Only you are allowed to speak to me, says the referee. Bruno pulled in for an early chat. Here's Dragan Travica then, Italian international. 4-1, former player at Macerata before he went to Turkey. And that's a big moment, a huge moment for Luca Vettori. 24-year-old Italian opposite. Big side out, and already some sort of a deficit to claw back. Here's Bruno. Disappointing and into the net from the Brazilian international, who will be hoping to regain his best form for the Olympic Games at home in summer. Another team won't be going there. Kubiak's Poland. Super serve. Very good serve. Here's Travica. Again the chance, but it's blocked off, and Ngapeth is in the way. Big moment for the Frenchman. Super stuff from the man they've adopted as one of their own here. He's been here for 3 seasons now, Ngapeth. Here is the Frenchman on serve. Goes way, way long. He has the power. Just failed to find the direction there. Emre Batur for the Turkish team. Float serve this time, and Ngapeth has to really dig out. Luca's going for the middle hit. Off the block it goes, and that's a side out. 6-4. Here's Lucas. Oh, it looked in. No, referee says out. That was close. Well, Leroux confident it was out. Now let's have a look. Still not changing his mind is the referee from Russia, despite the noise. Shame we can't have a look at that. In the meantime, things carry on. That is long. No doubt about that one. Ironic cheers from the home fans who were suggesting that was in. In the meantime, Angelo Lorenzetti does the best to calm his players down. It's been a fiery, shaky start. So much at stake here. There's Vettori. That one is out, no worries there. And that will be the first technical timeout. 8-5. Halkbank able to go in with the early advantage.
Ok, ricordate il ritmo della battuta, so che inizio difficile, lento, veloce, velocissimo. Solo una cosa sulla ricezione. Milos, facciamoci fregare su una battuta più corta, ma sulle battute toste siamo pronti, con la divaricata un pochettino più larghe, ok? Vamos, via, dai!
Well, a confident start from the coach, not too worried about things, Angelo Lorenzetti, for the 4 times European Championships. The last time they won this trophy, the Yellows, 1998. It's been a long, long time since then. Haven't won the Italian Championship since 2002 either, but things have been improving. Little whispers of the fact that Radostin Stoichev might be on the way in summer. If not, maybe this man. However, it's not too easy to think of Lorenzetti leaving, given the fact that he won the Cup again. He's done a decent job this year. Needs some optimism tonight, needs something to carry them through. It really does need to be one of those special performances this evening from the Italian side. In the meantime, here's the Dutchman who says he's at home in Italy. Played for them as well. Dick Curry, 28 years of age. He says he will come back to play in Serie A very soon. That's long. It's a lot of strong serving, some of it working, some of it not. That was Halkbank's big weapon in the first leg, and Dragan Travica was calling for more of it tonight. Let's see who's on the ball now, setting, looks for the middle hit with Lau. It's just too strong for Rossini. He actually got his body into position there, the hands down. Sokolov looking on, and Leroux doing the damage. All the big tall guys on court today, Kevin Leroux, Bruno and company weight. Frenchman tried to send it over the net, but only able to find the net. 7-9, still a 2-point lead for Halkbank, trying to side out for that 3-point advantage. Float serve used this time by Bossi, who's into the team rather late tonight. Good work Yeşil Budak. Hasan Yeşil Budak is one of the most experienced libero in Turkey. 32 now. Played in the Champions League for many a year. It was good work from Travica though on the block. Here's Travica. Serve into the wards of Nikic. No getting that one back as the exchange of liberi. Caner Dengen is into the rotation at the minute. Every time that they serve, Yeşil Budak coming in to receive. Here's Bruno on the serve, straight down the middle this. Hasan Yeşil Budak taking it, scooped up in the end. Back it will come. Oh, and that's in. No doubt about that one. First take was good. There was Sokolov, played up the road at Trento for so long. Nobody in the back row to look after that. Here's Bruno, 9-10. Service foot fault. 11-9, shake of the head from the Brazilian. Is Michal Kubiak, who's failed to find his best form recently. Fires that one just past our commentary position. Important enough for him, nowhere near the baseline. Surfer and Ngapeth. Still a good 4,000 supporters in here at least tonight. As Ngapeth makes the place erupt. Well, a few points, a first set maybe, then they can start to believe. Back at 11-all, early deficit has been erased. Good work this. Here is Earvin Ngapeth, that is long. Well, again going for the same. Again, they have to serve tough, the margins are so fine. When trying to serve tough, you can put yourself under too much pressure. Will end up going out. Rossini takes down. Straight through the middle, back it comes though. Rossini's there, it was good defense from Emre Batur. Down in that back row again. Chance now, Kubiak with a long pass. Oh, and that's a big miss. That is a huge miss over in the corner from Sokolov. We'd expect better from the big Bulgarian. Good work in the block, however. They made it difficult up there in the corner, Lorenzetti's team. Here's Lucas. Again, trying to play and equal that hard service game that Halkbank are bringing to the table. No, not too much, at least, disappointment from the coach. It's all about geeing them up, keeping them going, egging them on. Reception and side-out's the next task for Modena. Ngapeth. Here's Bruno, goes out the opposite side. And Vettori does the rest. Vettori, another man who's struggling with his knee at the moment. They really are the walking wounded tonight. Of course, Petric's not ready to come back. He's only been in the gym in recent days. Good takedown. And it's straight through the middle. Well, they're certainly finding a way to side out here, Modena. Bossi really getting into the game. Quick hands out the set as well. Didn't really get the chance for the opposition block to form. Float serve from Nikic. Another man struggling with his knee as that is in. So side out, side out. It's a bit of a battle of attrition right now. Good take by Rossini, the libero. Big change of angle on the attack from Bruno, who's then again with his jump setting. Block comes twice now. That's brilliant blocking by Halkbank. Still it goes. That's going to be off the antenna. And surely that has to be a point for Halkbank. We shall see. Oh, waiting for the new software to catch up. Referee hasn't given the point yet. What a mess this is. Bruno's claiming it. Are we playing it again? No. We're going to the technical timeout. It's 16-14. The point is for Halkbank Ankara. Now the second referee's being called over. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Home crowd getting very, very restless. What happened here? Well, there's the touch. Talk of a carry. It was dubious. There's certainly no antenna there. That is out of the question. What's the second referee going to say here? This is a mess. No, the point stands.
Touches the antenna. Chest.
Well, the chest touches the antenna. The player's chest touches the antenna. That is the official explanation. Bruno initially thought that it had been given for a carry. But they're going to have to put it behind them. Technical timeout then, and if you're the coach, how do you look after this? How do you sort the state of mind of the players out? So important on a night tonight, with all the quality they're up against and everything that is at stake, Modena, that they do not lose their heads. A couple of bad refereeing decisions maybe going against them. Again, but have to see that in the super slow-mo to see if the chest in fact does touch the antenna. Doesn't deter the fans. Still on their feet, still singing, still giving their all. Well, there's some of the best supporters in Italy here. Here's Kevin Lahu now on serve. Things have to continue. Halkbank maybe have a stroke of luck. 16-14. Rossini takes down. Here's Bruno. And Ngapeth. And that's a miss. Big moments here. Timeout coming, and it's no surprise, really. No surprise at all. It's probably a very good decision from Angelo Lorenzetti. Get the players in, chance to regroup, play from here.
Bravissimo, bravissimo. In ricezione attacchiamo duri, la palla, non aspettiamo che questa qui va giù. E questo qui il giro, giriamo su questo, bravi, ok? Via, vai.
Well, Leroux hoping to continue. There are a small number of Turkish fans on the opposite side to that sea of yellow you can see on the camera. There's quite a decent-sized Turkish community down the road in Bologna. In the meantime, Modena have what they wanted. That's the side out. And here's Bossi now to serve. Again, that right knee still strapped up. Comes straight back from Hassan. And there's the refereeing decision finally given. It took the whole stadium to be up in arms for it to be given. That's one back. Here we go. There's the take. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4. How many contacts you want? Carried at the same time as well. Is Hassan. Travitsa for Halkbank. Back it comes again. Lucas with 2 blocks from 2. And that's a miss anyway, even though they claim another touch. The referee is not having a great game here tonight. Almost laughable for the home side. Oh, here we go again. There's the miss from Kubiak. Doing a good job he missed it, as that straightened the net from Bossi. Oh, so much drama, so much tension. Where are we? 17-18 in favour of Halkbank. First set still anyone's here. Travitsa, the Italian, to serve. Setter in the back row here. Looks to have hit right in the corner, and it's Travitsa's mistake, really. 18 all. Modena have the momentum with them. Full fault again, second time from the line judge. And he's almost apologetic. The line judges come from the Italian Federation. No reason to think they're going to be biased towards the Turkish team. Valenzetti asking for calm. Of course, that's what some of the players at the moment were suggesting. And that is a touch off the opposition block. 19 all. Modena really believe here. They believe they can turn this around. Timeout now taken.
Now we have to play point by point. We will arrive to our game, what we say. Remember what we say, okay?
Well, Bernardi referring back to the pre-match team talk there, saying, remember what we said, remember what we said. They had a plan, and they wanted this executed properly. They need to side the ball out because the belief is starting to grow around here in this Palapanini. It's Ngapeth on serve now, and if anybody's a momentum carrier, it's the big Frenchman. I think one of his big, powerful aces here. It's a good serve, taken down by Kubiak. Chance for Sokolov to hit. Nicely taken by Bruno, and Ngapeth doing the bump setting this time. Up into the corner, there's the block. It's blocked out, and it's a break point. At just the right moment. Well, add to that belief, that break point, and the first time there's been a lead in this match for Modena. Look at what it meant to him. And Ngapeth to take the serve again. Big high ball toss, takes all the pace off it this time to Hu, his compatriot diving down. It's a long one to chase, so Rossini's not going to get there. Even jumping into the crowd to try and get the ball. Big effort from the Italian libero. An important side out in the end there. Off the head of Lucas. Hair dyed yellow these days. 20 points each. Kemal serve. Oh, it's a scruffy effort, a really scruffy effort. And one that he's almost embarrassed to take there, Sokolov, but it will count, especially at this stage. 21-20. Timeout, yeah, it was coming there. Lorenzetti needs a word with his players here, and they need to stop any momentum building for Halkbank. We thought it was going to be one-way traffic tonight, it's certainly not.
Dopo il cambio palla duri quell'attacco qua, e rincorso, vi ho detto, questa partita, visto la prima flotta, facciamo fatica con i tempi, perché battono forti, quindi con calma. Siamo attenti. lasciamo stare le pipe da adesso fino a fine set, che vincono lì, ok? Ma in banda larghi, ok? Via, vai!
Well, he's saying let them set the pipe, let them go for it. But let's cover it and make sure they send it long. It is Kemal Kayhan, the 33-year-old experienced Turkish middle. Good serve, diagonal cross court. Here's Lucas. Second ball from Sokolov. Chance to keep it going. No time to set the block, but that's a mistake. That is a big mistake from Modena. And that could be the set going against them right there. Worried faces for the first time. Call themselves the old guard, that set of ultra fans to the left-hand side, La Vecchia Guardia. There's Bruno. Blocked, out it goes. You might be able to hear some of the cries and shouts from a couple of the injured players who are sitting right next to our commentary position. They're really living this game. You know it's so important as Kemal is subbed off. Kemal Kayhan. Second and final timeout taken by Halkbank and Lorenzo Bernardi. 21-22, it's the Turkish team that leads by 1. The noise is deafening in here. Great atmosphere. For those who stayed at home, the 1,500 people who didn't buy those tickets will be regretting not being here. Lucas serve, here's Travica, Lohou, back it comes though. No control, two going for the same ball, and there's no denying that point or refereeing decision. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, Kubiak getting in the way. Here you go. Setter says, it's my ball. No. 22 points each, and Modena back in the set again. Lucas to serve. Brilliant hit. Sokolov pulling one out when you wanted him to. So long they played against each other in the Italian league. Travica setting for Modena, for for Macerata. As Budatai Subasha is on for Sokolov. Budatai, one of the top servers in this Halkbank setup. Sokolov, in the meantime, normally goes for his float. Budatai, big, powerful, left-handed server. Sting taken out of it there by Ngapeth. Off the antenna, though. And that'll be a point for Halkbank. A break point. It's a break point and a set point. Dear, oh dear, oh dear, what a miss. So Budatai serving for the first set. Big high ball toss, it's a good one, and there it is. Halkbank take the first set despite a really big fight from Modena. They will feel they had some decisions go against them with the referee, but it is not over yet. The problem now for Modena is that they have to win the next 3 sets, regardless of the result tonight, to stay in the Champions League. Here at the Palapanini, it is Modena 0, Halkbank Ankara 1. Set 1, 25-22. We'll be back with set 2 in just a minute's time. Everyone, welcome back here to the Pala Panini in Modena. They trail 1-0 in this Champions League second leg of the playoff 12. You're watching Match of the Week, and it's Halkbank Ankara who are in charge. It was a controversial first set, let's say. A few decisions going against the Modenese side that perhaps could have gone the other way. Arithmetic now for the home side after losing that first set 25-22. Now means they have to win the next 3 sets without reply in order to have any chance of forcing a golden set. Kubiak to serve at the start of the set. Saatkamp there, and Lucas with the first side out and the first point. Bruno. Really needs to be one of those special performances tonight from Modena. That was pretty special from Dick Kui. Not too bad either from Lucas, 2-0. Good take. Kui's there. That's nicely put down from Kevin Leroux. Such an important side out really from Halkbank, just gets them going. Also 3-0 lead for Modena, and things start to change. They start to believe. Modena, who lie second in Serie A at the moment, by the way. They're 4 points behind. I keep wanting to call Macerata, but it's Civitanova now. Lube. They, by the way, are in the next playoff 6 round after winning last night. Italy will have Champions League representation. Trento will be there as well. Huge cry next to us from the substitutes box where the Turkish players are standing. Big block there from Leroux. It's 2-2, and it's the big Frenchman. Gets very lucky, off the net, a stroke of luck, it's an ace, it's 3-2. Well, he's one of the characters of the game. A French team that's full of characters, really. It's a big part of the great spirit that's taken them all the way to winning the World League last year. And Ngapeth at one side of the net, and Leroux here. It's the big opposite. Looks like it's going to be another ace, could well have been. Just about kept alive, good work from Ngapeth. Sokolov trying to put this one home, Rossini's in the way. Here's Ngapeth, and he forces that one home, good side out. Oh, big moment, huge moment there for Modena. Looked as though the point might have gone against him after another very strong serve. Oh, and Bernardi was not happy. Ace, put home. Earvin Ngapeth, it's the show of the French serves at the minute. Well, anything Leroux can do better. And Ngapeth showing that he's up there as well. Halkbank, top of the Turkish league if we said that Modena are second. Halkbank just ahead of Istanbul, Büyükşehirspor. They're crying for the point. Still going though. And the point will go to the Turkish team. It's into the front row. And Ngapeth attacking beyond that 3-meter line. Let's have a look. It's the first one where it comes back. And Ngapeth does step onto the line. In fact, he steps half of his trainers on it. That's a big serve by Sokolov, who says, that's my ball. Here he goes again, and finishes it off. 5-4. The big Bulgarian asking for it straight back. They had to fight and scream at the libero to keep the ball there. Here is Cvetan Sokolov. Home crowd doing their best to put him off with the banging of the drums. 5-5. It's very, very rowdy in here. Haven't seen such a passionate atmosphere in an Italian hall for quite a while. Into the net or not, it wouldn't have counted. You can see foot fault. Travica, here's Sokolov. Oh, and a big miss. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. One to forget from the Bulgarian. Well, Halkbank not able to stay at their level at the minute. They've made a couple of errors. Modena certainly not out, but remember they have to win this set. Oh dear, Kubiak, that looked dodgy. Oh, Michał Kubiak with something that looked similar to a double touch. And I can tell you that right here on court, you've got the injured Modena players insulting the Turkish substitutes and vice versa. It's getting very, very feisty. No doubt about that one. Dear, oh dear. This match almost as notable for what's happening off the court as on it. Steely-eyed look in the meantime of the coach Bernardi. Thought was that he was close to being sacked a few weeks ago, but they've turned it around as Kubiak gets that one right. Looks away at the crowd, gets them a little angry, and they're playing to it here. Halkbank celebrates right in front of their faces. Of course, he'll say that's payback for them booing him a moment ago. Chance for Bossi, blocked off. Leroux is there, and boos ring around the Palapanini. 8-7, first technical timeout. Maybe a chance for a deep breath and everybody to calm down and get a little more tranquil. The game needs it.
Abbiamo da giocare tutto. Milos, vieni qua. Abbiamo da giocare tutto. Vai lì. Tutto prendimento, ragazzi. Però proviamo a cambiare qualcosina. Sulle battute i due battitori più forti, anche questo, facciamoci fregare con la palla corta, però non prendiamo la palla fuori. Noi stiamo lì per attaccare la palla e fate benissimo, solo che stiamo sulla via di mezzo. Anche la battuta fuori prima di Luca e di Sokolov era fuori. Allora indietro e soffiamo sulla palla corta. No? Ok? Via, vai!
Are those not able to be in the starting lineup tonight on having a great time of it? They're the ones who I was mentioning in the commentary a moment ago, right next to this Turkish substitutes box down here. Likes of Piano and Petric, who we saw. Crowd in the meantime having a breather. Here's Emre Batur. Big, strong server. Takes all the weight off it, a little too much weight off it as he goes into the net. 8 points each. Simple stuff in the end, no resistance in the block. That'll bring Dragan Travica on to serve. Italian international who got himself in a little bit of trouble last summer when he was caught on a night out in Brazil. Sent home on the Rio test event. Here is Travica. Good change of angle of the attack there from Bruno. Heinz Nikic, on me, Vettori it was. Hitting around the blocker, who was Kubiak. Travica combining well with his hitters, coy on that occasion. And this is Kubiak now. Polish international gets lucky with it. Rossini's well to take it down as Vettori. Ru. Chance for a counter-attack now. No, it's back. Drifting across the net when it shouldn't from Modena. And that's an opportunity to Halkbank that was well taken. And they have an interesting lead now, 11-9. Big moment in the match for Modena. They will not want to let things get out of hands here. Kubiak, who has played under Bernardi before. Bernardi coaching in Poland. It's his third coaching job, by the way. He coached at Padova before he went to Jastrzębski Węgiel. Second season in Turkey. Unlucky from Kevin Leroux, who measured his hands quite well. Hitting was decent though too. Didn't make it simple for him. Lucas, a prolific scorer of points in a Brazilian national team shirt from the middle. Travica. It's like a miss. It is a miss. Dick Curry going wide of the line. Referee getting that one right. 11 points each. Another good chance for Modena. Halkbank will just be looking to side this out. Kubiak was one of those hitters who was waiting. Here's the captain and setter, Bruno. Long, just about, but long. Here is Leroux. Close. They say it's in. Referee agrees. No argument about that one. Italian fans still sing, but 13-11 is another immediate lead after they were pegged back. Kevin Leroux's serve proving a very dangerous weapon, as it did in the first leg 2 weeks ago. Frenchman down the middle again, gets lucky. Rossini to control. Lucas sides out. Well received, as you might expect, by the home supporters. Long serve in the meantime. Exchange of those, and it's still tight in the second set. Getting to the point in the set where the pattern starts to develop. If anybody can break through and push on. Halkbank have the advantage currently, 14-12. If they win this set, they go through to the playoff 6 of the Champions League, regardless of the result tonight. Because they had a 3-0 win in the first leg, of course. Side out goes the way of Modena. Work on a point system now, so 3-0, 3-1 gives you 3 points as it would in the league format. 3-2 victory, you get 2 points. You force a golden set, you've got to have an equal number of points. See if they could only win 3-2 on the night, and it would be 3 points to 2 over the 2 legs, if you understand me. Not the simplest of concepts, but one that is a little more fair than the golden set of win one, lose one, whatever the margin a couple of years ago. Gives meanings to both legs if you use this point system, many feel. (15-13). Poi with a foot fault. Oh, he's hot on it, is the line judge down here. That's 4 now in this match he's called. And it's a good one, a very good call. The foot is on the line, so he's eagle-eyed tonight. He's got his glasses on. Good take. Hassan is there. Here's Travica with the set. It looked a bit dodgy. 2 touches given, yeah. Oh, there was a gasp straight away around the crowd. It just didn't look at that from Travica. Yeah, the left hand comes through. No, the left hand comes through. It's a very, very poor set from Travica. Halkbank can argue all they want. It's a good call. Well, that is the point, 16-15. And after more controversy involving the officials, last couple of decisions they got right. Video evidence backing that up. Still very, very tight. Just 1 point in it at the second technical in set 2. Joining us late, remember, Halkbank lead by a set to 0.
Ma la posizione era ferma, spostato le mani. Questo qui è il lavoro che dovete fare. La seconda linea, prendi dentro il campo, ok, che rischia, che ti mette dentro lì la palla, ma che ti deve arrivare nell'ombelico la palla lì. Via.
Vai.
Sulle palle spostate, Bruno, tu apriti, ok? Mettiti lì, ok? Sì, dentro.
Dai, siamo pari,
Well, still their hopes are up. Those in charge know that it's not mathematically done yet. Emre Batur to take the serve. (16-15) in favour of the visitors. Bruno. Good take from Emre Batur. Here's a counter-attack chance now. Nothing wrong with a set from Travitsa this time. And Ngapeth. Bruno through the middle. Oh, brilliantly put home. Huge pressure on that hit from the back row there from Ngapeth. Had to make it. He chose a great angle to hit as well. Set the ball back where it came from. Take is from Curry, who's poor on reception there. Allows an opportunity for Ngapeth to hit the floor. 2 from 2, Modena lead. Sokolov. Bruno. And Ngapeth cuts the ball beyond the block, beautifully placed. The Frenchman is on fire right now. 18-16, timeout coming for Halkbank. Wow, what a moment. Modena really turning on the style now, and there's a game on here. Halkbank have got to turn it around. They know they're so close. Turn it around in these next couple of points. Win the set, they're through. But look him cut it beyond the block of Travitsa. Really, really good.
La diagonale stretta dovete difendere voi, che lui sta lungo, ricordatevi, ok? Boom. Anche tu adesso, appena un po' si stacca ti vai ad aprire, va bene? Via, vai!
Vai.
Out it goes, 18-17, it's tense, it's tight, and Dragan Travitsa's on the serve. Brilliantly put home. Bruno good again in the set. He's got a great understanding, having been here for 3 years now with all these players. Bossi is the man who puts it home. Not a man always in the starting 6, but he's doing a good job tonight in the middle. 21, developing into a good player, although we're going to see Fabio Donadio, the man who often wears a libero jersey, but he can hit as well. He's come on to take the serve. The 27-year-old wearing number 2. Big couple of serves needed here from Modena. 19-17 and a great chance. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What a waste. What a waste. Kubiak. Good take. Bruno changing the angle of attack brilliantly. Hassan's there fantastically as well. Pardon me, it's Caner. Oh, but look at that for a block. Well, just as when you thought Halkbank had dug themselves out of a hole, Modena go and bury them straight back in it. There it was, and Ngapeth in the way. Oh, even he had to applaud that. 20-18, still a 2-point lead as Bruno serves. Oh, and they get in each other's way. Hassan and Kubiak, Decoy, pardon me. And the crowd's on its feet here. Another good serve. Hassan can't get the set going the way of Modena. Timeout taken in the meantime by Halkbank. They have a 4-point deficit to claw back. Well, the idea is to take timeout. Finally, the software catches up with everybody. Wow, what a day.
Ready for play the ball 2-3 times in the same action. We can and we have to defend some more ball. Pay attention what we say.
Well, no clear message really there from Lorenzo Bernardi. There is a clear message coming from the curva, the stand on the left-hand side. The yellow and blue army, as they call themselves. Still a very, very big uphill task tonight for Modena. Remember, they can't lose a set from here on in if they want to go through the playoff sixes. They've got to win a golden set as well, but they're ahead. Nice, nice take this time from Dick Curry as Kevin Leroux finds himself a side out. And it's Kevin Leroux now who's going to take the serve, and if there's a man you want on serve, and to get it right for Halkbank, this is the man. Dangerous moments maybe coming up from Modena. Rossini takes down, Bruno gets on the ball, changes the angle of attack, and Ngapeth is there, just helps it on its way. 4 points the difference again. That's long this time from Ngapeth. Well, one more side out and they've got a set point chance. Sokolov needs to come up with the goods for Halkbank. Tosses the ball high, goes for the jump serve. Libero Rossini struggling with that one. No struggle from Lucas, who sends it straight into the upper body of Sokolov. Set point, 4 of them for Modena. Kubiak takes down. Remember, no miss allowed here from Sokolov. Oh, and that's the set. It's 1-1, and Modena are back in business. Wow. Well, who expected that after the last set? There is no shortage of fight tonight from the Italian Cup winners. So one apiece, Modena back in it, but they now have to do it again, and again, and again. 2 more sets and a golden set required if they're to do the business tonight, but they've put themselves in a position. 25-22 after more than a half an hour of set 2. Set 3 coming up right after this. Well, a very warm welcome back. And if you've been out for the last half an hour, where have you been? Modena right back in this one. And it's caused not quite panic, but a bit of consternation in the Halkbank ranks. Bernardi giving his players a stern talking to, not happy towards the end of that set. He's had his assistant coach doing the same job, the man on your screen, as you can see as well now. Assistant coaches Taner Atik. Lucas and company, though, have been given plenty of encouragement by Angelo Lorenzetti. And rightly so, because even when things were going against them in set 1, they didn't give up, they kept fighting. They're up against a team full of superstars here. A team that hasn't quite clicked as you might have expected it to do all season. Yes, they've been better in the last month. They're top of the Turkish league. They've only lost 2 domestic league matches this year. They had to do it the hard way. Very hard-fought game in Innsbruck to qualify on match day 5 from the Pool D. A very hard pool as well. It was by no means easy. And they go to Russia as well. It's only at times when diplomatic tensions weren't the best between Turkey and Russia. But they're here in Italy now. Bossi is going to start with the serve for set 3. It's a set again that Modena must win. If Halkbank take this, they are through to the next round of the Champions League. It's 1 set apiece. Bossi to serve. Hassan takes down their Stravica. Big chase, and immediately chance for a counter-attack. And again, it needs a chase. Nikic is there brilliantly. Back it goes once more, 2 mistakes again, and that one's put home. They do not pardon at the 3rd attempt. Well, plenty of fight. A couple of errors, though, from Modena there. They had their chances to stay in the rally. On a piece then. Lorenzetti looks on. 1-1. 1-1 in sets as well, as that's put home brilliantly by Emre Batur. He's a big presence in the middle, is Emre Batur. Sokolov who takes on the serve. Ngapeth will save that. No chance to get Bruno on the ball yet. Whistle's gone though, and it was a net touch. Two-two. There's the tee net wobbling. 2-2 it is. Block off by Lucas. Oh, brilliantly put home. Tight angle there. 3-2 now. Rossini. There's Bruno. Lucas trying to find his way through. The touch as well, so he'll have the serve. This was it again. Off the arms of Kubiak and back into the net. Block hasn't been consistently good tonight for Halkbank. Yes, they've been strong on serve again, but haven't been up there, and hardly a kill they've made. Unfortunately, don't have the stats being circulated around to the commentary position today. I can't remember one off the top of the head, though. It's Bruno. Travica. Nicely down again by Leroux. It's a long reach for him. Questions over the contact. Questions not answered in the way that the crowd would like by the referee. All smiles on the Turkish side tell you everything you need to know. This is the contact. Again, the left hand may be coming through a little earlier. You always get that from the crowd as well when it's the non-setter doing the setting. Almost expect the mistake, don't they? 5-4 in the meantime. Emre Batur misses and goes off to take his place in the substitutes box. Vettori. Lahu. Ngapeth is there. Gets his chance again. Too hot to handle. He's having a good time of it out there tonight, Ngapeth. The question is, though, when is he not? Enjoys the way he plays. Travica. Back with the Italian setter again. And they'll have the point there. Lands right in and below the referee. 6-5, they've turned it around. Luca Vettori. Kept going there. This was the moment it went home. Right on the line, good spot. Nowhere near being up in the air, that one. To the net it went. 6-6. Here's Vettori. It's home. It's a good run this now. 7-6, and the confidence is still there. Halkbank are going to have to really work here if they're to put this to bed. Of course, if Modena can sneak another set here, yes, they haven't done the job yet, but the belief will start to grow again. Ngapeth says he got a touch there. Bernardi screaming for one.
Quickly so. Okay?
Bruno owns up to that. And it will be 7-all. Good sportsmanship. Here is Bruno. No doubt about that. Vettori hammering down. 8-7, first technical of set 3. hitting well at the minute, the opposite. Really well. He's been the star man of this very short period we've had so far in set.
Hey, when we have to play one transition, if you are not in perfect situation, don't make speed on the speed. Be more calm. Dai, dai.
Well, Bernardi a little worried about the panic setting in amongst his players, talking about the transition, saying, well, if you have to play a ball in transition, calm it down, use your brains and keep it in play. Don't snatch at it, don't hit it too quickly. He wants his players to stay in the rallies. Bossi, the 21-year-old Italian middle, will serve. Hassan takes down for Halkbank. Off the back of Ngapeth, this time from the hand of Sokolov. 8-8. Float serve this time. Well, Kubiak was there to get a touch to it, but Lucas is hitting the ball hard at the minute. Oh, a lot of power to the game to try and match that of Halkbank tonight. It's a big, big hitting evening. Looks like a miss to me. It is from Sokolov, who hasn't been 100% in the hitting department tonight. And that's a 10-8 lead for Modena. Timeout taken by Lorenzo Bernardi. Halkbank, not quite in big trouble, but things aren't going the way that the Italian would want. To wrestle control back that they had.
Ci può stare con perfetta un'opzione, ci può stare, ok? Se no là, questo qui adesso è il giro della difesa. Su Dick, su poi vai a raddoppiare lungo la diagonale, ok? Che c'è vetto, va bene? La parallela pulita pulita, ci entri dentro sotto tu,
Change of angle, and it's back. It is back. If he was hitting strongly before, Vettori is now blocking like a dream. He's carrying the team here. It was all set up with a decent serve from Bruno as well. Dick Curry unable to put home, and listen to this. It is bouncing, it's rocking in here. And even that side out for Halkbank can't stop the noise. Well, they themselves trying to a couple of points together that would spring them back into life. Ankara. Is Bruno having to move and delicately position himself to make the set. Sokolov will keep it going. And Ngapeth. Bruno again, looks for Lucas. There's no setup, there's no organisation whatsoever in the Halkbank block. Their heads have gone down. It's much more akin to the type of performance they showed us when they were last on Match of the Week away at Innsbruck in the group stages. They squeezed through there against inferior opposition. They might not be allowed to be let off here tonight. What has happened to the Turkish side? Another miss, this time Sokolov. And we're going to see a change in the setting department now. Travica is going to be replaced. And Ulash, the experienced Turkish setter, will come on in his place, I think. And that substitution is happening whilst we watch the replay here. So Ulash is on. Travezza off. Nicely put home. No, still alive. Didn't touch the floor, says the referee. Here's Ulash with his first set. Oh, and that's a miss from Sokolov, who can't hit the thing at all at the minute, and I think he's about to be replaced as well. I think Bruno is coming on in his place. Sokolov can't get one right now. Not even a look at him from his coach as he walks off. So Ulash is on, Burutai is on, Modena lead 14-9. Missed, no touch, 15-9. Well, do fairy tales come true? And Ngapeth and company certainly believe in them. Into the net from the Frenchman, 15-10. Set's not lost here for Halkbank. The noise is turned up, as if it could be any louder. Bruno. Side out from Kubiak. And they need more than a side out here. 15-11. And he points off serve to Halkbank. Now Ulash is a quality setter. He's actually the team captain. And Bruno, we've already seen what he can do. They do have the young opposite, Abdullah Can, as well to bring in should they need him. Trust in such an important game with experienced players, though, with Ash and Burutai, Turkish internationals and season ones at that. And Ngapeth takes it down. Lucas off the block of Emre Batur and out. 16-11, second technical. Modena believe they can do this.
Non mettiamoci a ragionare su quello prima, non è conveniente, su quello dopo. Stiamo attaccati sulla ricezione, sulle cose che abbiamo detto. Su questo posto nuovo, in P1, parallela, ok? Da seconda linea, anche buchi in mezzo, Il centrale fissa bene la diagonale, ok?
Side out.
Lorenzo Bernardi is not having a happy homecoming. 5 years here as a player, 4 Scudetti, 4 Italian championships when he was a player in the 80s. Before he went to win on, I think it was 9 or 10 in his whole career at Treviso as well up the road, but this is where it started for him. Off 2, and that's a good rescue in the end by Ulash. It was a poor reception by the libero, who was Hassan on that occasion. You can laugh and smile about it now, but they need more of that. They're back to within 4 points. Halkbank not out of this. Need to work harder. And they can't afford serves like that. Emre Batur sends it straight into the net. Vettori. Four touches. Off the net, Lorenzo Bernardi is holding his hands up and says, yes, it was the right decision. No touch on the block, it did come back off the net. 18-12, one-way stuff. Vettori to hit. 5 points still the gap. It's more than healthy here for Modena. There's Bruno. Back it comes, and Ngapeth was there. Still going. Oh, what a point! What a point from the Frenchman! Oh, they love him here. In the meantime, Halkbank, what is happening? Keep your heads. They thought it was done. They thought it was dusted. They didn't allow for that. Well, that was the good, the bad, and the ugly all in one. All the positive things happening in yellow. It was awful, and it wasn't looking good for Halkbank. Close, but not an ace from Nikic. Playing with that bust knee, remember. Big support on his right knee. He's been moving just about all right, but a little gingerly outside of the point. So obviously playing through the pain barrier tonight, Nikic. Rossini, as it was a big ask for Vettori to get up there and take that ball. Big strong serving. 19-15, well, they needed a break point or two. They need more here. Michał Kubiak, the pole. Close to hitting the roof, not quite. And Ngapeth blocked off, and we haven't seen enough from that from Halkbank in this game. Timeout taken by Angelo Lorenzetti, and it's a good time to take it. Just stop any momentum building. This has been Modena's time.
Quindi stai attento che se vai a tirare molto alto sul 2 la puoi andare a tirare fuori. Occhio che c'è anche questa qua, però sotto secondo me questo qui tira. Va bene? Totò, rischia di prendertelo addosso, via, vai.
Dai raga, dai, su.
He'll be starting to sweat a little. Not just the embarrassment of coming back here. Overwhelming favourites. As that's just about saved by Rossini again. And I can tell you that should Modena continue this momentum, Bernardi will be worried about his job. Non-qualification with a huge budget that the Turkish side have, if Modena were to turn this around, would have big consequences. Playoff 6 a minimum. I think the board will say Final 4's a minimum this year for Halkbank. First touch off the block. Back it comes. And that one aimed right over our commentary position. (2017). The difference is 3, and this is where they need Kevin Leroux. A couple of big strikes on the ace would do the trick. There's one strong serve. Bruno having to set from the back row. There's the block. Back it comes, and Ngapeth keeps it alive. Vettori misses. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, that was a big moment. Modena had the perfect chance. Back it came, brilliantly saved, and Ngapeth kept it going, and then that. Tense, tight, just beyond the line. 2 points the difference now. Halkbank slowly on their way back. Leroux could serve again as Bruno finds Ngapeth. And there's no doubting that one. He's been superb tonight. Perfect spiking. 21-18, big side out that for Modena. Bruno serves. Ulash. Unable to be put home there. That was poor from Dick Coy. He's getting a right old telling off now, the Dutchman. Modena celebrate. It was just too predictable. It was slow. The block was all set up. And that was what happened in the end with Lucas finishing it off. Halkbank making it too easy for Modena. Bulash as it's put home well by Emre Batur. (22-19). Halkbank, if there is to be a comeback, has to come now. Travica returns, by the way, for Ulash. Travica in the front row as well here. Good for the block. A lot taller than Ulash. Oh, wow. What a waste of a serve from Kubiak. Halkbank collapsing. And Modena on their way back. Here is Ngapeth to serve. They're 2 points away from going 2-1 up in this match. It's a strong serve. Big ass though. Sokolov will keep it going. And Ngapeth, fast making his name as the MVP tonight. Set point again. 5 opportunities to go 2-1 up right now. Here's Earvin Ngapeth. Long. What a night for Italian volleyball so far. Even if they don't pull this off, they have 4 and 4 and 4. Blocked off, no way through. It's a rare shutout for Vettori. Still 3 chances to take this home. Timeout taken, or no, sorry. Lorenzetti was looking over that. Finger on the buzzer for if this one goes home. That doesn't, it's long, they don't need it. It's 2-1, Modena are still in the hunt. Well, do you believe in miracles? Modena certainly start to do so. They need one more set to take this to a golden set. And the way the momentum's going, you just never know. Halkbank collapsing before our eyes. What an entertaining match of the week. Over an hour and a half gone, and this is no closer to completion. 25-22, 2 sets to 1. They've come from 1 down. We'll be back with set 4 in just a minute's time. Oh, what a night. Welcome back. Palapanini increasingly louder. It's not full tonight. 1,500 tickets remained unsold. A few fans not quite, let's say, optimistic enough that they were going to turn this around tonight. They'll be watching on the television at home, maybe a little disappointed they don't turn up. Might not do it yet. Modena certainly in the prime position to do so. It didn't look good after they lost the first set. The refereeing decisions perhaps not going their way, but they are back, they are working hard, and they're leading by 2-1. Momentum certainly going all the way of the Italian team. Second in Serie A at the moment against the top of the Turkish team. The Turkish Super League, I should say. And Modena in yellow on their way. Lorenzo Bernardi on his return to the sports hall, where he won 5 league titles as a player. He made his name here, got into the international side, that brilliant team that was coached by Julio Velasco. One more set to take this to a golden set. Modena volley have some very happy supporters. Halkbank, however, can stop all the happiness and momentum by simply taking a set here. And Ngapeth keeps it alive. Here's Bruno. Lucas, 1-0. First side out. And it's Modena on their way with the serve. I'll remind you of the equation. Halkbank having won the first match 3-0. Only need another set. They don't even need to win the match. They only need one more set here to go through to the playoff 6, the quarterfinals of the Champions League. It's 1-1 here in the fourth. Modena need to win this set. The 3-1 victory to force what will be a deciding golden set. Good take. So unlucky. A little bit of a mix-up there at the net. It was Nikic who was down well. You can see the pain from his injury as well, grimacing. Still the supporters sing on in the meantime. So Leroux de serve, it's 2-1. Ngapeth's hit. Took the touch on the way through, and here he is on serve. He has been their shining light tonight, the Frenchman. Kubiak getting in the way of Hassan, but it worked for the Turks this time. There's a block, but it goes just the wrong side of the line as far as Modena are concerned. And Svetan Sokolov, who hasn't had his best night on a volleyball court, the Bulgarian, will come to take the service. Still hard to believe he's only 26, Svetan Sokolov. He's been around forever. Since he was a teenager up the road here in Trento. Years now in Ankara with Halkbank. Oh, miss from Lucas. Pretty wayward one at that as well. Well, nobody able to land their serve. Radar's not switched on yet. Hassan. Travica. Hit home well by Dick Coy. In at home on the Italian courts, but hasn't been too good today. In fact, none of the Halkbank players really shining. Emre Batur. I'll get there with the first block. Sokolov has to pass this. Put straight across the court, the cut down the line is too fine from Kubiak. Oh. Oh, he's a shadow of his former self this season, Michal Kubiak. 2 or 3 teams we've watched him live now on Match of the Week, and relatively poor performances when we know what he's capable of. Chance here, gets his block out. Here is Dragan Travica. Ngapeth comes back off Lahu. Frenchman does want to keep it going. Great little bit of setting. That's beautiful play. Almost landed for the point of the match. Modena will go again, but they're blocked off, and Kubiak is back. One to get the crowd going as well. Celebrates right in front of them. So unlucky, this was spectacular. Good save though from John Ed, and this is what happened. Huge arms, big block from Kubiak. 7-5. Halkbank ahead. It's a miss, a big miss. 8-5, and suddenly the nerves descend on the Palapanini again. Halkbank have forged an early lead ahead in this 4th set. And remember, it's not necessarily about who wins the match tonight, it's who wins this set. Certainly as far as Halkbank are concerned. If they win it, they are through.
Passato un attimo, da 200 all'ora sta partita, allora è facile, bravi lì, ok, non avete niente da rimproverarvi, stiamo lì, bene, ricordati non i controtempi adesso, ok?
Sei down, raga, via.
So 8-5. Italian fans start to find their voice again. And Ngapeth's blocked off. 4 points the difference. Halkbank turning on the style. Well, they've been missing in action for most of the night, the superstars from Turkey. Lahu with huge hands there. The eyes from Sokolov tells you it's game on. 9-5, Travica on a good serving run. Kubiak's arms blocks this one out, but he was blocking down the right line. Which makes Kubiak's errors early on in the match so disappointed. He is such a gifted player. The man has been so inconsistent since he's been wearing a Halkbank shirt. Lorenzo Bernardi, in the meantime, wants the opposition to hurry up. Not getting any favours from his former fans who are booing him. And that's a net touch. Looks as though Bruno, pardon me, has touched the net. 10-6. And that brings Michal Kubiak on to serve. 3 giant bodies, by the way, in the front row here. Sokolov, Koi and Lahu. If he gets the good serve, this could be set up nicely. Oh, but they get it through the block. Brilliantly through the block. That's well sided out. John Dengen diving to his right. The second libero couldn't get that. Kubiak's point just keeps the momentum going. They're keeping that 4-point lead as well. Important this for Halkbank. No libero in this particular rotation. Hassan is off. Sokolov, Koi, and Emre Batur in the front row. LaRouche serving, and it's Travitsa setting from the back row. Here is Travitsa. Well done. Well, something's happened during that last turnaround. Halkbank have clicked. The momentum's there. They're playing as a team. They're together. Heads had dropped early on. Momentum's so important. Modena having the life sucked out of them here. 12-7. Lohu into the net. So an opportunity for Modena, who, given the state of the score, and the urgency in this match, must begin their comeback soon. Hassan, a libero into the back row to take this. There he is. Travitsa. Looks a little sketchy. They're calling for the touch. The left hand just seemed to come through again. Interesting to see this again. There it is, takes it down, but we didn't see enough. The referee's been quite lenient on that, I have to say, today. Certainly those of a Modena persuasion, coaches, statisticians, were adamant that that was a double touch from Travitsa. And the long serve. Back to as we were, 4 points the difference. Travitsa gets this one right. Bruno looks for Ngapeth. Delayed reaction from the Frenchman. Hassan did well to watch it. Didn't need to be played that from Lucas. Was going out as Halkbank makes sure they hammer home. Bernardi's boys are 5 up. There's such an ugly, tense atmosphere in here. Here's Dick Corey. 14-9. Up against the team that has won 4 European Cups. None for almost 20 years, though, now for Modena. And it's looking like, unless there's a real sea change in momentum in this 4th set, it's going to be another year. 19 years the clock will tick on. Oh, what a serve. Well, if they can find more of that, they could be back in it. Ace of the match. Stunning from Vettori. Oh, that had pace, power, and precision. No chance of getting that back from the diving Kubiak. Timeout taken by Lorenzo Bernardi and Halkbank. Big serves, big blocks. They can all build momentum. Bernardi not wanting to take any chances, despite the fact that his team lead by 3.
Remember what he said. If they will serve so strong, keep the ball on 3 meters and we play dipole. Okay.
Back we come. 14-11 in favour of Halkbank. They trail by 2 sets to 1 here. If they win this set, they are through to the next round of the Champions League. Long this time from Vettori, and that's going to bring the number 10 Emre Batur on the serve. Bruno and company calling for the touch. Halkbank not, and Bernardi getting a little upset, getting involved where he shouldn't do. Having a right old go at Bruno there. It's 16-11 and a 5-point lead for Halkbank.
Questo è l'unica situazione, questo per il gran conto. Il distacco l'abbiamo prima, spezziamo, ok? Perché il lavoro adesso state facendo. Avete comprato 2 break e uno di cui l'abbiamo sprecato. Quindi quello prima non si cancella, dobbiamo passare avanti. Questo è un gruppo buono. Chiamiamo bene mura 2, mura 3, via, vai!
Side down, su!
Well, the crowd are needed here. They know that. They're drumming, singing, clapping as loud as they've done all night long. 16-11. Halkbank are almost there. Modena need to turn it around. Net touch. Well watched. Travitsa goes wide. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. That was meant for Kubiak. Leroux took it. Talk to each other, boys. Here we go again. Leroux. No, it's not your set. Gift of a point for Modena. We're back to 3. Is that the way they're going to be let back in here? Well taken by Koi. Travitsa blocked off. Back it comes though as Travitsa this time finds Kubiak. That's a huge, huge hit from the pole. Well, he's doing his best to intimidate them tonight. He's getting a lot of abuse back, as you might expect. Travitsa, it's a good serve. Made life hard, really, for the opposition. They're going to have a breakpoint chance here. And it's put home beautifully by Kubiak, who goes off and does the same again. 18-13. And it's looking ever more likely that it will be Halkbank to go through. Timeout taken by Modena.
Dottor, abbiamo cambiato difesa su Dick, non su quell'altro, non del tuo quell'altro. Su Dick abbiamo cambiato, su questo qui no, ci frega sulla diagonale media stretta, ma non sulla diagonale lunga, ok? Vai, via, vai.
Well, they haven't given up quite yet. Score doesn't look good for Modena, though. 5 points, the difference. Travitsa, the Italian international setter. Next down, though, it's going to have to be Janer who does the setting. Kubiak can't put it the right way. Janer's pass was poor, to be fair. 14-18. There's still a sniff here for the 4-time European champions, Modena. Long serve, probably going out, but it was taken by Hassan. Kubiak, who can't beat the block. 2 from 2. There's still a timeout in a hand as well for Halkbank, should they use it. 18-15. Emre Batur. Put home by Dick Koi. And listen to this, guess who's on serve? We watch the replay, and it's Michał Kubiak, who's done his best to upset everybody in this Pala Panini tonight. And that's an ace. Can you hear me, he says. He's been called over by the referee here. And I think there might be a card coming out for intimidation.
Bruno, please. According to the rules, this is just is not authorized.
Yellow card for Kubiak. Wow, what a mess. That was ugly, very ugly. Not required. A lot of supporters getting out of hand. Kubiak not helping them. Timeout taken and everybody can calm down.
The last ball of the game. Gubi, sai già cosa devi fare adesso, quindi fai punto. Gubi. Oh, adesso lo spingono ad andare avanti.
Back we come then. Scores at 20-15. Kubiak the serve. Blocks. And Halkbank are all on the way through the next round. 6 points the difference. Kubiak giving the best response possible to the crowd. Top serve, setting up a top block. Strong serve again. Squeeze through and Ngapeth gets it. 21-16.
Please.
And now it's going to be a yellow card for Ngapeth in the meantime. A long time since I've seen such a bad-tempered game of volleyball. Kubiak and Ngapeth both yellow carded today. Here's Kevin Leroux. Well, no touch, unfortunately, for Modena, and Halkbank getting very, very close to levelling this up at 2 sets all, which would mean, of course, a passage into the playoff 6, whatever the result tonight. 23-16. Oh, nicely put home. It's such a shame that we've had all the incidents with the crowd and the players tonight. This set certainly has detracted attention from the real power volleyball we've played. It's not always been technically the best, but two teams have served very, very hard to try to hit each other with everything they've had. Set point then for Halkbank. Substitution. Sokolov isn't going to serve for it. It will indeed be Burutai Subasha. Burutai, strong server. Big left arm of his to take. Rossini's there. Back it comes and out it goes. There it is, 2 sets all. That's not the match over. But it is Halkbank who qualify for the playoff sixes. Two. And Halkbank are there to take the spoils. So with 1 set to 15 to play, Halkbank already celebrating. They're through to the next round. And Kevin LaRue knows it. Well, Modena had the sort of foundations for the night that could go well. In the end, unable to put it through to the next round. 2 sets all. Back in a minute with the decider. A very warm welcome back to the Palapanini. Modena disappointed after a very, very hard-fought effort tonight. They're not going to go through to the playoff 6 of the Champions League, but they can win the match. And in certain periods, they've been the better team so far. 2 sets all. It's been a match that has lasted a long, long time. 2 hours we've been here. Angelo Lorenzetti can be very proud of his players. It's now a fight of 15 to see who will take the game. 3-0 in the first leg in Turkey. It's been a different story tonight. Ngapeth. Huge block. Out it goes. It'll be Modena's point. Hitting spectator on the way through. Serves dropped short. It's a good one, but it's well taken by Koi. Sokolov is there. Good block. Halkbank slash just starting to show and tell it towards the end. 1. Lucas's ball. And it's so hard here for players on either side to get themselves up for this. For them, the match is done as Emre Batur sets. Questionable. 3-1 Modena. And Ngapeth sends that wild and wide. Dikkoy replaced by Burutai Subasha. And there's the block. Emre Batur. Every point greeted with almost silence here. It's not easy for the fans either. A lot of them, having lost this, will probably wish they were back at home. Sokolov into the net. Game, they have gone through tonight, Halkbank, but there'll be questions asked about the up and down nature of Sokolov's performance. Kubiak poor certain points until he really did come good in the fourth. Disappointing there from the Italians. Big block, a huge block from Kubiak. And good moments for Halkbank with Burutai on serve, 5-4. Into the net. 5 apiece, a third of the way there. Remember, fifth set here. Normal fifth set rules apply. There's going to be no golden set tonight. So first to 15 here. 2 clear points will take the match. Some good simple reception, set and spike volleyball. Side out, executed brilliantly. Through the hole in the block there. Emre Batur again to serve. Well, off the antenna after the touch on the block. That'll be Modena's point. Hard work there. Hassan not quite getting it right, and it's a carry from Travica. 8-6 at the changeover, and it's Modena who lead by 2 points. Well, that's good. Modena coming to the end where most of their supporters are. And they're being recognised for what's been a great effort tonight from them. Is Nikic to serve. Milos Nikic, the 29-year-old Serb. Play through the pain barrier tonight with that dodgy knee. Travica. And put home well by Cvetan Sokolov. Meantime, Caner comes on to replace Hassan. Bruno. Counter-attack chance here. A chance to bring it straight back level. Oh no, but there's a big block. And it's Elia Bozzi. Good work from the 21-year-old middle. Timeout taken. Well, it's a shame. It's a hard night to take for the Modena fans. And it's a hard job for Lorenzetti, really, who's just trying to keep them going.
Navi così attaccate, costruiamo il giorno dopo, quello lì dimenticato, dai!
I saying, yeah, we'll think about the result tomorrow, the day after. We want to win this match for now, and they want to do it for their supporters as well. That was a messy point, a messy point. Went the way of Modena, who lead at 11-8. They want to carry this home, some sort of a moral victory at least. Nikic, Bruno. And it's pushed through well by Luca Vettori. Bruno doing well here. They're 3 points from victory now. Hollow one, it might feel like. Bruninho's doing his business. Straight into the net. 12-9. And he's a man who'll be hoping to play in an Olympic final, Bruno. In the meantime, Emre Batur is subbed off. On comes Kemal Kayhan, straight in the front row, the number 6. And that's long from Kevin Lohou. 13-9, and Ngapeth with a chance to at least give the fans something to shout about. And that's an ace, brilliantly done by the Frenchman. Well, he's been the star of the show tonight. MVP without doubt, Earvin Ngapeth. Such a shame to see this player exit the Champions League tonight. And there it is, there's the match, 3-2. Earvin Ngapeth finishes it off, 15-9 in that 5th set. Such a difficult night for Modena. But they've carried it through. They've taken the win on the night, and Ngapeth signals out some of the opposition for a bit of abuse. 15-9 then, a very, very bad-tempered, fiery affair in Italy. 2 legs from Turkey to Italy. But in the end, there are handshakes finally on court. It's the Turkish team that's going to go through. And then Lorenzo Bernardi, back at his former club, was made to sweat. It finishes Modena 3, Halkbank 2, but over the course of the 2 legs, it is a victory and a playoff 6th place for Halkbank. Modena exit the Champions League for another season. And Lorenzetti walks off with a job well. In the meantime, Ngapeth still got something to say. It's a foul affair between the 2 clubs. And one that we do not want to see repeated in the CEV Champions League. But the real story of the night is a sporting one. It is Halkbank Ankara who go through. Job well done, though, for Lorenzetti and Modena, who did give it their all. They were so unlucky at the end, a few decisions going against them. But they put in a performance they can be proud of here in Emilia-Romagna in Italy. Well, from Match of the Week, we leave you with it now. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you for much more when we'll be back with the playoff 6. Istanbul next week. We'll see you then. For now, from Italy, it's goodbye.